Action.
Action. We're on. I haven't been in front of a camera in a long time.
Yeah, we've missed you.
Yeah, I bet. I heard. Said it went so smooth last week. That's all I heard when I got back. So welcome everybody and happy hump day. It's a hump day already. And this is Kate's last day of work. Why are you waving?
I'm trying to get Paula's attention.
Oh.
I forgot to pull a second chair around. Would you mind pulling a chair? Thank you.
So hi everybody. And again, it is Wednesday already.
I'm not seeing any comments yet.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're using my phone. That's always a dangerous thing. I always get nervous when it's my phone. So are people on there? Are we live?
Oh, we are live,
Okay.
and we've got like 30 people, but I'm not
okay.
seeing any comments.
Yeah. Maybe that's because they don't like us.
Oh, here we go.
That's good. They're all coming.
Here
through
we
now.
go.
That's good.
Thank you for saying hello and
Hi there.
aloha.
That's
And
right.
welcome back, Patrick.
Oh, good. Hi, everybody. I'm glad to be back. I survived.
I see your wife's caught up with the laundry and
That's
everything.
right,
You got your
exactly.
Wednesday
You're
shirt
good. I
on.
got that, yeah. All my vacation clothes are dirty though.
You didn't take that one on vacation?
I
That's
know,
that's
it
such
is
a
like
vacation
it is,
shirt.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect, especially for Mexico. So,
Barbara says hello from sunny Florida, and I will be there tomorrow.
yes, you will. That's right.
Yes.
Cape Canaveral. That's fun.
Yeah.
Where are you flying into, by the way?
Orlando.
Oh, cool. Okay, good. That's not a bad drive.
No.
That'll be good. So today, Kate and I are going to be finishing Mystery
Kate and I
57.
love it.
I know.
Yeah.
You guys should see the job I did on this.
Oh, wait a minute. Pick me up off the floor. Yeah.
It is some of my best work yet.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's really, really cute.
He must have taken his sewing machine with him on vacation last week to have got all of this stitching
right.
done.
So this is, I think it's our best mystery ever. I think it's awesome.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We got a surprise for you for the next mystery, and that it could beat
be
it.
even
Yeah.
bigger and better. We're just getting more elaborate all the time.
Yep.
Announcements. So we have our biggest sale of the year, one of them anyway. We are doing our sales tax relief sale.
They want to know if whatever's on the floor, if that's the giveaway for today.
How do they know something's on the floor? Oh, they're
You keep
looking
pointing at it, yeah.
Exactly. Yep. We'll give it away sometime, maybe. So, we have our big sales tax relief sale going now through Saturday.
It's the time to buy,
It is. It's a wonderful time. So,
especially with the looming tariffs.
yeah, that's going
And-
to be an interesting time.
And when we say no tax, no sales tax, there is still sales tax on your purchase that above and beyond cover for you.
That's correct.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes. So, so again, it is our usual sale prices, which is really, really nice. We're just going to eat the sales tax. We're going to be paying that for you.
Hope you're hungry.
I know, exactly. Yes. So again, we're excited about that sale. It works really, really well every year. It goes now through Saturday, Easter Saturday. I can't believe it's Easter.
I know.
Easter's really late though, which makes it really weird. So, because it's already the middle of April. That's crazy. But anyway, that's going to go through Saturday. It's on all of our cabinets, all of our sewing machines, AccuQuilt. If you did, perfect time to buy AccuQuilt, by the way. Laura Star is included in all of that. So again, a lot of great deals. We are going to be paying your sales tax through Saturday. So very excited about that.
Okay.
By the way, did you file your taxes? Did you get them mailed?
I did get them mailed.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I cried.
Yeah, that's for sure.
What you got
We
there,
do that every
Patrick?
year. I got a really, really cool giveaway. So this giveaway is going to be going to Rosie Cahill. Yay, Rosie.
Yay.
So it's super cute, by the way. This is adorbs. It's a little Christmas, almost July.
Christmas in
April.
July.
Yep, Christmas in April.
Lucidell's in Florida.
Oh, is she really? Oh, cool. So we will have this in the hold area in Littleton for you, Rosie. So congratulations, and look for that the next time you're in the store. You ready to get going?
I'm ready.
How much sewing do we have to do today?
Well, I came in really early this morning and got a lot of your sewing done for we.
That's right. I can't wait to show them my quilt.
Somebody just said Kate took great care of your mystery project while she were gone.
I heard, yes, exactly. She said it went together so smooth. Yeah, I think I've been relieved of my mystery duties.
Well, it actually, not that I planned it this way, but last week was all the stitching on the bias. So it just was very convenient for everybody that you were gone during that.
That's perfect. So do you guys like the blocks, though? They were very cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really cute.
I keep on looking at it. It's just, I want it. I think it's going to have to come home with me.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yep, you have to quilt it and bind it.
Yeah, perfect.
And you do know that you're doing mitered corners today, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're doing mitered borders. Are you ready for that?
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, no. Okay, I am going to...
You want to show them what we did? Oh, did you show them?
No, I was very...
You showed them the quilt.
I did not show them the quilt. I was very, very careful. Okay, so we have 3 different blocks that we have created so far. We have the red star block.
The blue star block.
The blue star block. And then we have the
pinwheel.
The pinwheel block. And we did all of this when you were away. Okay, so now we are going to stitch our blocks together. Does Patrick know what a mitered border is? And that's not me asking. Patrick, what is a mitered border? Can you please explain?
A mitered border is when 2 points connect and then go out. How's that?
That's a really good way of saying that.
It's about a 3-yard long block. Well, that's meter.
Miter. Okay, so let's take a look. So we are going to start with a pinwheel block. And
Perfect.
When we sew our blocks together, whoa, I almost gave them a sneak peek then.
Did you move in your chair around?
Yeah. Okay, when we sew our blocks together, we want the orientation of the pinwheel block to be just like this, okay? So we have the red and the white together. We have the 2 blues up in the top right corner.
So you did all 3 of these blocks last week?
Yes.
And you got all done?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's good.
Okay.
It's a good thing I did the centers for you.
It was a really good job that you did this little center for me. Okay, we are going to attach a blue block to the right.
Side.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
To the right of the pinwheel block.
Like this? No.
Lay it out so they can see it fit. Oh my gosh. Can you go back on vacation? Okay. So it's actually going to go just like this. Every star block will always be orientated with the light blue in the top left corner. And in a moment, I will show you the layout of the quilt, okay? But we will always have the pinwheel in this direction. We will always have, it could be a red or a blue star, but it will always be with the light blue in the top left corner. So now you're going to flip this one on top of this one. You're going to line up your beginning corner and your end corner, and you're going to sew 1/4 inch, and I have got the 1/4 inch foot on there for you, Patrick.
Do you have points to worry about?
No, never, not in quilting. This one's going home with you.
The rest of it looks so beautiful. Wait a second. I just noticed this will be the 3rd quilt.
No, it won't. This will be the 2nd quilt.
Oh, we're just doing 1 row.
You got it.
Get it.
Yes, somebody may have stitched all your other blocks together for you. Yeah, put the fabric underneath the needle. Works a little bit better that way. Okay, can we stop right there? Because we're not going to line up at the bottom.
How's that happen?
I don't know.
All right. I
Got
this.
it?
I got this.
Okay.
Kate. I do have this.
And then this is kind of a big bubble that you might need to help it over.
It's
okay?
a very big bubble.
And I would stop there so that you can get your seam allowance underneath.
Do you think I'm a beginner?
No, I don't. I'll tell you what, I'll give you the camera and I'll go for a walk on this nice afternoon whilst you show them how to do this. How about that? Linda, I'm going to direct that question to Paula and we're going to put her on the spot. Hey, Paula.
Yeah.
Would you kindly come over here, please? We would like to know. Oh, look, we're going to go right up to you. Are you ready? Nothing like putting you on the spot.
I know the answer.
Will you be doing the Riley Blake hometown quilt on live?
Oh, that's that embroidery, that one.
Yeah.
I can do like a block.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to show them how to get going and get started.
For sure.
Okay, there you go, Linda. Your answer is yes.
Do that.
Okay, so perfect. How's your point?
Yeah,
Pretty
not really
good.
good.
It
Not
is.
really.
It is. It's
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to take a pinwheel block and we're going to do the same rotation of the pinwheel as this first block. Okay,
good.
Flip it over.
Yep.
Paula, would you turn the iron on for us, please? We do still have, when we show you the final kit today, the final finished quilt, we do still have kits available for this mystery, which isn't always the case when we get down to the last day. I see it on the floor. Shh, Papa, I'm trying not to show it to you. How you doing over there?
I'm wondering.
Me too. Every day.
You did it good. I did really good.
Every day I wonder. So Paula and I have a fun announcement for you for the next mystery today. So we may have retired Patrick from mystery, but only for the next mystery. So we're going to give Patrick a break, and Paula and I are going to do the next mystery together. So we are going to announce that today for you too. And it may even trump this one. This is all Paula, and she has done an incredible job coming up with something for you all.
Show off.
Okay. So you can open that one up. I love it. Good job. Okay. And then we have a pinwheel. Do you remember what we said on the pinwheels?
Yeah, we did. We're going to put the...
That would be incorrect. Do you do it on purpose? There you go. The light blue fabric goes
to
in.
look at that guy over there.
The light blue fabric goes in the top left corner. How was your vacation, Patrick?
My vacation rocked.
Did it?
Yes.
They said have a rest.
Have a rest?
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Like go on retirement or something? I'm not sure. How long a rest does he get? Maybe the sewing dudes can have a day to sew.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
That would be a good idea.
I actually had an idea for the sewing dudes, and then Amanda stole it for Kids Sewing Club. I didn't mean to laugh when I said that, but it's the truth. Val, you are 100% right with that statement. We did hit the jackpot.
What, with me sewing?
Yeah, with you sewing, that was it. So yes, it would be a good idea to stitch with the point facing you so that you can see that point.
Oh yeah, good idea. I meant to do that.
So we're going to have the quilting queens and the sewing dudes. That's what it's
right.
going to be.
I think Rich and I should get our own mystery.
Which one of you is going to come up with that one? Okay, let's see what you've got. I love it. Okay, let's go press it.
All right.
Let me put this in front of the camera so that they can't see anything else in front of the camera.
Good idea.
Whoops, that's the chair.
Careful, careful. Want me to hold that?
Okay, I actually do want you to hold the camera. I need to double check the direction that I need to press this.
Pam says I can do the cutting on the mystery. you think they don't trust me with sewing, Pam? Wait till I get a rotary cutter in my hand.
Okay, and then you are going to obviously make multiple rows, which I'm about to show you.
Mystery 58, how much batting do they need?
Batting?
Yes.
Wow, we haven't even got to the fabric yet. Give me just a moment. So each of these rows are just going to be pressed in opposite directions. Okay, you ready?
I am ready. Look at that row. That is so fun.
Yeah, it's really fun. Except this right here.
It's almost perfect.
Well, I'm going to lose the point. You're going to lose the point. Okay.
So what's the point?
Okay, let's reveal.
You want to reveal?
Yeah,
because we're not going to sew anymore.
No, we are going to sew. We absolutely are. But I want to reveal.
You're so excited.
Well, I need to reveal to show them what's next. So here is the mystery.
Yay.
And I hope you like it as much as what we do. I think it turned out absolutely amazing.
Yes, I do too.
If you want to take this and kind of hang it over the top row, because that's what you just sewed. A runner, you're right. It would be a really cute runner.
You could do a runner with this.
So what we have just done is created that top row.
And look at the quilting.
So,
Did you do that?
pardon?
Did you do the quilting? Or did Paula do that?
You did it, Patrick.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, you forgot. So when you look at this, you will notice two things. Obviously, you notice that it's a pinwheel block, a star block, a pinwheel block, and a star block. But the other thing that you'll notice is the directional thing that's going on. We have rows of blue stars, rows on the diagonal of red stars. Then when you look at it in the opposite way, we have all the blues this way, and we have all the reds this way. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it on this one, Patrick. This is yours. Didn't you do a nice job? Okay, so we're going to lay it on the top. There you go. And you're going to keep a hold of those edges right there. And we're going to bring that up to the sewing machine, and you're going to add your last border to your quilt. Not your border, your last row to your quilt. Didn't you do a good job?
I was going to say, I'm really happy with myself.
We've got our mics on. I don't know why it would be going in and out. So I'm glad you all like it. I think it's one of our best yet. You absolutely could do it for different holidays. That would be a great idea.
Your fabric choices, though, are phenomenal on this.
Thank you. I think this would
the
make...
easiest way to do this?
Put it underneath the needle and put your foot down.
So should I make the
Yeah.
small row on top, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I've never sewn a big giant quilt like this before.
Oh, I thought you sewed the other one.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh. How much batting for this one? So this quilt is... Can you pass me the paper? Paula, can you grab me my tub with the rest of the paperwork in here? This one, if you're using 108 fabric, I know you need 2 yards of 108. I believe it is 64 by 72, but I'll double check that here in just a moment. Glad that you like it. Glad that you're stitching along with us. I think this would be the perfect. Why isn't Patrick pinning it? Great question.
Yeah, that's a really good question.
It would be a great gift for a veteran. I think it would be a great
Memorial Day.
picnic blanket.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be a great picnic blanket too? So the finished size on this one is 62 by 74. So you will need 2 yards of 108 fabric. That will give you about 4 inches all the way around if you are having it long arm quilted.
Did you do it edge to edge?
Paula did. Paula
Did she
quilted it
really?
for me. So you do want to make sure, Patrick, I didn't bring the fork pins over, but you do have seams here that need to be matched. Do you want me to pin it for you?
Maybe.
Here,
How
wait.
about if you sew it for me? It looks too good. I don't want to ruin it.
Well, I just want to pin you. So if you hold this, I will pin you, okay?
Oh, do you
have fork pins?
No, I don't have fork pins. I just have regular things.
A lot of women have wanted to pin me in their day, by the way.
Oh, Patrick, really?
Sorry.
I think I'm actually blushing. Oh my gosh.
Yes, Aileen, I'll show you the quilting she did. It's really cool. So it's all stars and loops and star. Kate took that opportunity to sew the rest of my seam, by the way. So look at how cool that is. Very fun. And she did that free motion, which just shocks me how awesome she is.
Almost done.
Almost done pinning me. Good job. Uh-oh. Careful. You gave yourself a non-spool of thread again. You know, if you went a little slower, everybody could follow you. Yeah, Paula actually did that quilting with the Q16. So she did that all on the Bernina sit-down machine. How'd you do? Look at that. My points match perfect.
Good job, Patrick.
Good job. Hey, it takes a village.
I had a little accident right here. Okay. Next up, in your kits, this fabric was already pre-cut for you. You have 4 border pieces of fabric that were 6.5 inches wide, and I overcut them a little bit for you, but they were 6.5 inches by 76.5. I think I just did by 80. and 6.5 inches by 64.5, and I think I just did them to about 67, and you'll understand why here in a moment, because we need them overcut. Okay, 6.5 inches. These were cut length of fabric so that we didn't have any joins. And then there was a narrow border, which is this little red one right here. This one is pieced. Okay, so you're going to piece that together in one super long strip, and then we are just going to stitch this down right sides together.
Perfect.
No points to match.
No points to match. I can just sew. So you overcut it, that means I can make mistakes.
No, you can't make mistakes.
I was waiting for you to say something.
Wow, you've got like an 1.5 inch tanker job. Oh.
You can't rush perfection, you know.
Mm-hmm. Can you pass me that piece of paper over there, please? Okay, so here is your directions that will be going on today. So this is where you really, when you're putting these together in rows, you're going to press one row to the left, one to the right, one to the left, and so forth. But you absolutely need to make sure that your pinwheels are going in the same direction. So you will always have the red, white in the upper left corner. And then on the star blocks, you will always have the light blue in the upper left corner. And then you also need to pay attention to whether it's a blue star or a red star, because there is like diagonal rows going on the stars too. So Patrick is at the moment, he is piecing the narrow border to the wide border. And I have already stitched the other 3 borders for him. And then we are going to show you how to do the mitered corners on this, mitered borders.
I'm almost halfway.
Great. And then you're going to press open your seam allowance on your narrow border there, Patrick. That's you.
Yes. Press open, like what do you mean?
Stop. There you go.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah.
I was all over that, by the way.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna run out of threads. No, I think we're gonna be okay. It's gonna be close, Linda. It's going to be close. We'll keep an eye on it. We have a lot of friends on here that are going to keep an eye on it for us. Lisa says she's not very good with mitered corners. How are you with it, Patrick?
I think I can just miter with the best of them.
Okay. Any special tools that you use when you do it? You think someone's going to step in and help you here?
I might think of that.
Yes, there is, Pam. And when we press this strip that we are stitching together right now, we are going to press it to the narrow border. So we're going to press it to the red fabric. I am going to pop over to the iron and do that. Patrick's going to...
Pop over with you.
Oh, are you?
What do you want me to do?
Entertain them?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to press this up.
Good job. Pam wants to know, is there enough red fabric to do...
Everybody responded to
Oh, you did? I was too busy paying attention to my sewing. How you doing over there, Kate?
I'm doing great.
Barb, I'm glad we could help you lift your spirits. That's what it's all about. That's good.
Okay. So, by some magical way, you have 4 of these now, Patrick. So we have
Look at that. Look at what I did there.
2 shorter ones
You know, I just used the copy and paste.
and 2 longer ones. So
Look
we're
at
gonna-
that.
We're going to take 1 long one and 1 short one.
Perfect. The short one's still long, by the way.
Okay, the short one obviously goes across the top and the long one goes down the side.
And you got to do short ones first, right?
It doesn't matter which one you do first.
Oh, seriously?
Yes.
Oh, I think that would make a difference.
No, what makes a difference is how you do this.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I need to grab this pen. Okay, ready? No, you're going to sit down.
You should see the look of terror on my face right now.
Okay. What we need to do is we need to mark where you are going to start sewing.
Okay.
Okay? So we want to start sewing at
But-
a...
I like to start sewing up here.
No. There is no sewing right back here. You are going to start sewing 1/4 of an inch into the fabric. So you're going to start sewing here, right where that little dot is,
All right. I see the dot.
okay? And you are going to stitch all the way along. And you are going to stop at 1/4 of an inch.
All right. I got this.
Okay?
Yep.
We want a tie off in place at the beginning and a tie off in place at the end. Do you want to
Oh,
show
can I
the-
teach?
Yes, you can teach.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
good. All right, so we want to do the quilter's tie off at the beginning. Oh, we got the 1/4 inch foot on there. So we need to pick stitch 1.04, the one with the little dot on it, rather than the one with the line. Because the line will go backwards, the dot will go straight up and down.
Got it?
I taught him.
Okay. Okay. So then we are going to take our shorter one, which now I don't know which one's which.
They're both really long, by the way.
We're taking our shorter one. We are going to place it with the narrow border to the raw edge. So traditionally, when we add on, can you grab me that pair of scissors?
Pinking.
It's fine. Traditionally, when we put a border on, we might start it right here, so it's even with the edge of the fabric, okay? But what is going to happen is along this edge of the fabric is going to be another strip that's going to come out at an angle. Likewise, where this corner ends, we need the fabric long enough to come off here, okay? So when we put this on here, we don't put it here. We put it, wow, that's some nice straight stitching you've got going on there, Patrick.
You know, you're always looking.
So when we put this on here, and this would get turned this way, we don't want this to be even. We want this to be
Uneven. See, that's why I stitched that way.
we need this fabric long enough
It all makes
that we
sense to
can
me.
create a miter right here.
Cool.
Okay, that's why I didn't worry about 1/2 inch. You have plenty of fabric here. So when the other border comes around this way, this piece that's going this side needs to be as wide so that it will cover this piece. Okay?
Now I understand.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put right sides together,
Leave at least that much.
leave at least this much, and where do we start sewing?
But you need to make sure you have enough on the bottom,
You're
too.
right.
Yes. We start sewing at 1/4 inch with an up and down tie off.
Wow. Can you pass me that pen? I've lost my pen I was using. That's pen's fine. Okay.
That's not a friction, that's
I
a
know.
bic.
It's okay. Well, it would be okay.
Here's a Sharpie.
No. Sharpie will bleed. Okay. So we are going to start stitching right there, right where that dot is.
I can't wait.
That's going to give you 1/4 inch.
All right. That's it.
So I'm going to put a
Pin
pin right
Put
there.
a pin in it.
And I'm just going to travel this all the way down because I do want to make sure that we have sufficient. You did a really nice job keeping your fabric edges even here, Patrick.
It sort of got squirrely. It
You
was
know-
really hard.
This will actually make a big difference in how it looks when it's mitered.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see it. I've got my own version. What do they call that? Creative.
Incorrect is what they call it.
Lisa wants you to explain the miter borders again. Lisa, we will explain that to you as we go here. It was about 6 inches up, yes. It was enough to,
It has to be more than the width of the border.
yes.
So if this is 6.5 and this is 1.5, we have 8 inches of border. That means you need to allow
Oh, wow.
yourself
So at least 8 inches.
8 inches because
Okay.
the overlap needs to be at least the finished width of your border.
Creative license. That's the word I was looking for. Thanks, Susan.
Okay. So on this end, we've got way more. That's
Yeah, look,
I
that's-
designed it that way.
Okay, good.
And I cannot keep track of a pen to save my life. Okay, so when we get down to this end, what are we going to do?
We're going to put a pin in it.
We're We're going to stop at the 1/4 inch point.
Yep.
Okay, I do need a pen that works. Here it is. I found it.
Good job. Well, it's even the right kind of pen. Good job.
Okay, so you're going to start with the first point, tie off.
Yep.
You're going to keep everything even, and you're going to continue all the way down to this point, and you're going to,
Put a tie off on it.
yep.
Right.
Okay, let's do this. It has to be exact. So if you need to use like your laser drop or your pinpoint on your Benina, whatever it is, some type of laser point to drop that needle position so that you can see that the needle is going to drop in on top of that marked dot. How you doing?
There's so much pressure here.
It has to be exact. There's a lot of things I let you get away with, but you can't get away with this one because the miter's going to look really ugly. We have 4 chances.
Wait
We
to
have
see
4
how
corners.
Absolutely right on. We got 4 chances to mess up.
Yeah. I don't know if we're going to get to 4 chances today, but we're going to try and get as many mitered corners done as we can. So when you add traditional borders on, you normally do top, bottom, side, side, okay? That is what is different when you do mitered corners, because we're going to sew on all 4 strips without any of them stitched to the very edge. So they will all get stitched on, starting at 1/4 of an inch in, ending at 1/4 of an inch from the end. And you can definitely do that too, Susan. It might have been a little bit easier to have centered that way, but
What's that?
to find the center of the strip and go out.
Okay, so it is $9.99 in the print.
There's too much to remember. You want to switch?
I feel like you're a little bit stressed out right now.
I'm very stressed out right now. I want this to turn out so well.
Well, there's a little secret. All that matters is the first inch and the last inch. What you do in between, I don't really care.
It won't stay. I'm having trouble with the fabric. I'm going to turn this stupid laser off. Nope, this really good laser.
Hi, Cindy. Thank you, Melody. You know what? I owe you a response. I wanted to... I will email you back. I have something for you. Do you want to pass the manager specials over? Actually, maybe we'll wait till after I've got you pinned on the next one. Thank you. You're doing great.
Yeah, I don't know about this though, because it looks like that point moved.
You feel like the point moved? Well, pull it back and see if you are at 1/4 of an inch from the edge of the fabric. Are you still at 1/4 of an inch from the under fabric?
Sure.
Okay, then we're good. We're going to have a perfect miter. I'm not worried about it at all. That's when the camera will get pulled back and we won't do a close-up. Okay, and get ready to stop.
Wait for this.
Okay, you got to stop.
Watch.
He's got a big smile on his face, everybody. He looked at me for that reassuring, how did the tie-off work for you? Did you Did you do the
tie off
No,
the
you...
other end?
Pardon? I hope you did. If not, we might not be showing them these corners. Okay, then cut. Okay. Okay, you're going to take the camera. Looks pretty good, Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you got 1/4 of an inch.
Yay.
Okay, Now we're going to do one of the long borders.
So you're just going to leave that fabric? You don't need to trim it down or anything?
No, we're going to leave it all hanging in the way. Makes it harder for you to sew the next
I
piece.
guess.
Okay, so the next border is the long border. The inner red border goes towards the quilt. We want to make sure that we have sufficient
To cover that
To
whole
cover.
thing.
that whole thing, and then we're going to start pinning and marking. So what are we going to mark?
1/4 inch.
Quarter of an
From
inch.
where though?
From the edge of the quilt top, which is actually going to be the same place that we stitched to, right?
Oh yeah, look at that. Okay.
Okay. So I normally fold it back, give myself a little crease, and then mark right in here. Did it help you with me pinning this for you?
It did help. I think.
Okay, so we do close at 5 o'clock, and you have 4 of these strips to stitch on, okay? So we're ready for a little bit faster stitching.
It's only 10 to 3. We're cruising. And I got to tie off. Remember, tie off, everybody. Tell me. Yep, Lisa, that's where we all get messed up
What's that?
when we start sewing.
Oh,
No, she said that's where I get all messed up is when doing the second row and where to start it and end it.
so if you didn't buy a kit and you're cutting your own borders, please do not cut to the 86.5 inches that it told you. Just cut very
extra,
gently. Yes. To have to pin this to a 1/2 inch is going to not be a fun thing.
When do you trim it?
Pardon?
When do you trim it down?
When you miter. This is the easy part. We haven't done the miter yet. Okay, so remember, I'm folding this back. We need to find where the 1/4 inch is, okay? So I just fold it back so I can give myself a little crease, and then we're going to stop at the 1/4 inch.
And yes, Pam, it does not matter whether you do top, bottom. You have to do top, then side, then bottom, then side. Or you can do side, then bottom, then
For miter, it
side.
doesn't make any difference because
Oh,
nothing's
okay.
joining.
Oh, I see.
We're only
Okay.
stitching up to the 1/4 inch.
So never mind. It doesn't matter at all.
Okay,
What do you got? Oh, you're
I've
gonna
got a
do
manager special
manager
whilst you're
special.
stitching. So when you're doing mitered corners, all 4 borders can go on at the same time, and it doesn't matter which ones you
miter.
doesn't matter which one you start with. Okay, manager special. I got a couple of manager specials for you here. This was actually a project I did. It's unfinished, but it's just the topper. I really like this one. So this was a little Christmas topper that we did. $10. Anybody that wants to finish this up, it's all done. All you would need to do is your backing and binding. So $10 on this little guy. So that is going to go to Loretta Colon. Loretta, Colin, you were the first one that showed up on our feed. How we doing?
Just fabulous. I'm even going fast.
Well, don't go too fast that you go right past that dot.
That would be very funny. You told me to go fast.
Okay.
Okay, so do we try and sew all 4 borders on, or do we just do one miter?
I vote 1 miter.
Okay.
I think they all vote 1 miter.
Okay, so the next manager special is actually a design pack from Pickle Pie. Pickle Pie. So this is a picnic plate holder. So if you ever go camping and your plates fly around, look how cool this is. 1 miter, they're all saying. So this one is the In the Hoop Pickle Pie Chenille Party Pockets. It was a $30 design pack, and we're selling this for $10. $10. And there is different sizes on here, so you can use it to fit different size plates. There is a small, medium, large, and extra large file on here. And Miss Terry Lind is going to be the lucky winner on that one. How we doing? Tie off and cut. When you do the tie off, make sure you have the quilter's tie off engaged, which is going to be the stitch in place. Okay.
Got it. Got it.
Got it?
All right, what are we going to do now? Now I'm excited.
Now we have one corner that we can miter.
Yay.
I am going to go press these, and it's going to get pressed to the outside. Okay?
All right, we got it. Let's go show them one more time what the beautiful mystery is this time. So again, this is our mystery quilt. Isn't it awesome? So hopefully you guys all had fun with this one. And so I'm trying to figure out, oh, I see what we're doing here. We're going to actually do that. That's fun. Big quilts are hard to work with. I'm just realizing that. So you got it all pressed?
I do. Okay, we're going to come over here, though, Patrick.
Okay.
And can you grab me the ruler over there?
Which ruler?
The ruler to your right?
Yep.
The only ruler that's there.
Oh, we're going to talk about Mystery 58?
Yes, we are.
Yes, I'll show the back, Susie. Sorry, I should have done that. We haven't done that yet.
What are we showing?
The back.
The backing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. The backing fabric is right over there, Patrick.
Oh, yeah, look. So here is the backing kit that we have for Mystery 57. So it's a really beautiful navy. What's that called again?
It's thatched.
Thatched, that's what it is. And I'll
Okay.
show you what it looks like on the quilt here in a second.
So what we have is we kind of have a mess going on, okay? So we have this piece and we have this piece.
Sewn absolutely perfectly.
And it is stopped at the 1/4 inch. And it is imperative that it is at the 1/4 of an inch. Okay.
Why wouldn't it be?
Okay, what we are going to do is we are going to bring this edge of this border to match this edge of this border.
Good.
And take the time to make sure that you have this all nice and even.
Oh, I see what you're doing. And then we're going to sew diagonally, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
We are going to sew diagonally, Kate.
Yep, we sure are.
We are.
Okay. Now we have that 1/4 of an inch, right? We have that little dot right in that 1/4 of an inch right there. And what angle do we need, Patrick?
We need a 60-degree angle.
We need a 45-degree angle.
A 45-degree angle.
So we need a 45-degree angle, even with the edge of our border, right? And then we want to slide the ruler down
Till it makes that 1/4 inch mark.
till it meets the 1/4 inch mark.
Where's that 45-degree guy?
Right here.
Oh, I see. Okay, look.
And we are going to stitch to the 1/4 inch. You are not ever stitching past that 1/4 inch. Can you pass me your pin cushion, please? I would strongly recommend flat pins for this.
Why?
It just is easier. Things lay flatter.
So I'm going to stitch from this corner
To the
to
1/4 of
the
an inch.
1/4 inch and don't go past it. And you tie off again?
Yep. And I just realized I put all of those pins in left-handed for you. You're welcome. Okay.
I thought we were going to sew this one.
We are. Just as we sewed the rest. Okay. You're going to start
No.
right here.
Oh. I thought I was going to start from the other end.
Nope, you're going to start from here. So what happens if you sew from the other end and you get a bubble? Your bubble's going to be in the place where you want
It's
it.
going to be a mitered bubble. It'll all work out. When have I ever let you down? Oh.
Which year should we start with? Okay. So I can't see from this angle, but you need to see.
I can see.
Okay. And then, Paula, once he is done with this, would you like to come talk about the next mystery, or do you want me to?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Are you sinking that needle right down into that dot? Got it? Stitch in place. Stitch in place.
I want to make sure I got my dot.
We might have an abrupt end to today's live if you don't. Can you double check this end? It doesn't look real straight, Patrick, before you get there. Can you make sure that that's, there you go. Thank you.
No bubbles here. Your line broke a little bit there if I'm off.
I don't think we've done mitered corners on live.
We have not done mitered corners. This is my...
And mitered corners look really, really pretty if you have like a border fabric and you need that continuation going around. Are you breathing, Kate? I'm fine until I have to turn it around right side out. Okay.
Everything all right?
Yeah, it's the wavy line is really pretty.
It goes with the theme. It's stars and stripes.
There literally was like half an inch here where the blue
Well, I
line...
told you didn't connect your dots.
And you go like around in a hump around
I
it.
can't believe you did that to me.
Okay.
I think it's going to be beautiful. Watch, turn it around.
I'm afraid to. Okay, let's go to the cutting table
All right,
real
let's
quick.
do that. I can't wait.
Once I cut this off, it's history, okay? We cannot go back. So I am trusting that you did a good enough job on this.
That sounds so permanent.
This is permanent. This thing right here is a very permanent solution. Okay, we're going to add 1/4 of an inch.
And watch the magic, everybody. Watch this.
We're going to go to the iron. Follow me. Now, none of us know. I haven't even peeped at this yet.
None of us know.
Are you ready?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. You ready?
Yep. Watch. Is it bad?
No, I don't think it is. Okay.
She did.
So what? The first thing you want to do is you want to.
All
Press
right,
this-
everybody. Bye.
What we want to do is we do want to press this seam open.
Let's look.
ready?
Let's look at my first mitered corner.
Oh my God!
Wow, with the capital W.
Look
Oh,
at
that's
that.
really cool. How fun is that? Look, everybody.
You did it.
Woohoo.
Woo woo. Okay.
Yep. I didn't even need any help.
No, you are so good.
That was a joke, by the way. I needed lots of help.
Okay, let's
All right.
talk about Paula. Are you ready? I am. Paula is going to.
After that mitered corner, I'm getting fired from lives.
Paula's going to explain to you our next mystery. It is a joint venture, right?
Yep.
Not including Patrick.
That's
And I'm going to let Paula explain.
it's so this quilt is so awesome, guys.
It's
So
gonna be so fun.
Kate looks very good, doesn't she?
What?
She asked if you lost weight. I wasn't going to say a word.
Okay, so our next mystery is going to be a Christmas quilt. We tell them what kind of quilt?
It's
got
a
all the
Christmas in July quilt.
I think it's just a Christmas.
Christmas quilt.
A
Yes.
Christmas quilt.
It
Okay, good.
measures 52 by 55 and a half. So it's a really nice lap or wall. You might want to put it on your wall. Just saying.
Just okay, good.
So it's got reds and pinks and greens and prints and white background. Plenty of fabric for your quilt. I've been cutting all day.
I see some brown in there, Paula.
One piece, a little teeny piece of brown.
I wonder what that's
It's
for.
a surprise.
Yeah, exactly. I can only
I
imagine.
almost forgot it because it's not a happy Christmas color, but you're gonna need it.
Good.
We also, so we have kits. This is $58. It is $85. Everything you need for the top and the stripe is for the binding.
Oh shoot, they can't hear you because you don't have a mic.
Here.
Oh, don't make me get any closer. See my 3 chins. Okay, can you hear me now?
I think they can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So again, 52 by 55 and a half. Have all the fabrics you need in the kit, plus the stripe is for the binding and the background. You have plenty, plenty, plenty of fabric for the quilt. Okay, it's going to be fun. These are all fat quarters with a little smidge of brown in there that you're going to need, so don't lose it.
That's right. That's good.
And that is $85. And then we also have backing for it. It is 1 2/3 yards for $33.99. It is a 108 inches wide.
Oh, cool.
So it's just one big cut. You won't have to piece anything.
Perfect.
We are going to start this the first week of June. It's going to take us 6 weeks.
We're going to be finished it for Christmas in
For
July.
Christmas in July. That's perfect.
Give
That'll
it
be
plenty of
fun.
time to get it quilted, get it bound, ready for Christmas.
And a very fun mystery. Another one.
Super fun. I think I'm super excited
Yeah,
about it.
I am
That's
too.
good.
Yeah,
That's
we've
awesome.
been working hard on it, so.
That's good. All right. So again, you can get the kits now. So I think they're up on the
Yep.
they're up on the website. You can order here, and you'll be all ready to roll when we start this. So
The
that's only a
first
month
week
away.
of June.
That's right. Woohoo!
Yes.
All right, everybody. Are we done?
We got one last Magic special. You want to do it?
Oh, sure.
We have,
Just some one-offs, huh?
yeah.
Oh, these are cute.
Yeah, this
Dornaments. I love that
This
name.
is a dornament. It is regular applique. It's by Shabby Fabrics. These are normally, I think they're normally $12. And we have it for $6. And this was, they did do all the different months. We've just got a couple of odd months left. So this is the June one.
June. Who wants a June Dornaments? All right, $6, half price. Woohoo! And going once, going twice. Oh, they're so cute.
They are really cute.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll go back and look. Everybody's going to want to buy this right when we get off of here. All right.
It's such a delay.
That's right. All right, everybody. So, Dorothy, we finished Mystery today. This is Mystery 57, and we are going to start
Isn't it
Mystery
pretty?
58. Is awesome. Marquita got it. Yes. Good job. All right, Marquita, you got that. We'll have that in the Littleton store for you. And again, this was our project for today. We are starting Mystery 58 in
till
June.
beginning of June.
Yeah, beginning of June. So you have time to buy your kits, because the kits, I think you're going to want them on this one, because the fabrics, of course, are absolutely beautiful.
Yes,
So
lots of different fabrics.
Yes.
We can still get kits for Mystery 57. We've got a couple left if anybody is interested in those.
that's right. Oh, thank you for that, Susan. And don't forget, comment sold is Friday.
Ooh, I won't be there.
That's right, exactly. So
I'll
Kate
tune
will
in.
watch us from afar. There you
Yes,
go.
Maybe I will tune in and say hi to everybody.
And yes, Pam, we will get directions up right after we hit the stop button here. So, all right, everybody, have a fabulous day, and we will see you all tomorrow for another Facebook Live.
See you soon.
Bye.